Hello, Mission Impossible. It's your correspondent, Lizzy, and I'm out here at Hammersmith Park talking to some of my friends who are real gamers about video game aggression. Kai, you're a gamer. What sort of video games do you play?
At the moment, I'm playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Paul, what type of video games do you play?
I play a lot of indie video games. At the moment, I'm really big on FTL.
Would you guys consider gamers to be more aggressive when they're gaming than in their everyday lives in the normal world?
Yes, I think it's mostly an outlet for a lot of people. Gaming is something a lot of people do to unwind.
Yeah, no, that 100% true. People are. I mean, I don't know if I would say that necessarily you become more aggressive as a person, but like, if you're playing a video game, then you have more of a license to be angry, because no one is really being hurt apart from you.
Have you guys ever heard of the term gamer moments?
Yes, definitely.
Yes. Yeah.
And how would you define a gamer moment?
I think to me, a gamer moment's probably when someone's playing a game like Call of Duty or Halo, and they're doing such a bad job that they'll crash out and start hurling racial epithets at people.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a gamer moment is like a moment of gamer rage, if that's the correct term. Which is more extreme than usual to the point where it's like, why are you even having this reaction? You know, it's like extreme. It's too much.
So you'd say it's maybe a bit disproportionate?
Yes, that's the correct word. Yes, it's disproportionate.
Have either of you guys had a gamer moment yourself?
Probably not particularly extreme, but it is easier than some people would think to get really frustrated at a game.
I don't think I've had like a really extreme one where like I started like screaming or attacking my computer screen or anything like that. So I don't think that I have, but yes, there have been moments where I've been more angry than usual, I guess.
So, would you guys say that these gamer moments are real, or are they just an excuse to behave badly?
They're definitely real. I think a lot of people who I know a lot of people who game to unwind, and they'll tend to play games that are ridiculously difficult. I think games like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, and even like multiplayer games like Rust that are really kind of intense and involved. I think there's a reason why when people want to relax, they stick to games like The Sims and Stardew Valley. A couple of days ago, I was playing a game that had a really annoying sort of platforming section, and I think I was spending like an hour on it, and I was doing the same thing again and again, and it was really I was kind of screaming internally throughout the entirety of it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, I don't know, I would say that they are real. Gamer moments are real. I don't necessarily think that they're an excuse to be like a terrible person or anything. But I do think that, I think that is true for some people who have gamer moments. If for example you're playing Call of Duty and like you're constantly raging at the game and like yelling like racial slurs or whatever at the screen, I think at that point you're both just bad at Call of Duty and also racist. That's not exactly a gamer moment. That's just you. That's just you suck.
One time I saw someone playing I think it was one of the Borderlands games, and he was talking to me about it, and he kind of went on a bit of a rant that kind of made it sound like if he wasn't shooting people in that game, he might be shooting people at his workplace. Maybe people like that should stick to Farmville. I don't know.
I will say that if you suffer from chronic gamer moments, stop playing League of Legends, because I know that you're playing League of Legends. Stop playing any multiplayer game whatsoever. Play a single player game that's easy and fun. Play Stardew Valley. Everyone loves Stardew Valley. There's you can have gamer moments, but like there's no excuse for being mean and racist online, because you don't want to ruin other people's days, you know. Just be nice, be courteous.